Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time today to focus on some self-care. What I want to do today in this guided meditation is to help you get a better sense of where you are going, the story that is going to take you from here to where you really, really want to be. So first, let's talk a little bit about core desired feelings. Your core desired feelings, very simply, are the feelings that you desire to feel to your very core. So that could be joy, love, it could be acceptance, it could be peace, it could be bliss, power, passion. There are so many juicy, wonderful emotions that you might desire to feel. There is no right or wrong when it comes to core desired feelings. The point is simply to be honest, rigorously, authentically honest with yourself about what you want to feel more of every day of your life. So I just want you to take a moment and think about that. What do I want to feel more of in my life? And take a moment as you think about those feelings to actually feel each one of them. What does joy feel like in your body? What about passion? What about power? What does love feel like to you? Good. And now let's take a few deep cleansing breaths before we get into today's exercise. First, we're going to breathe in on a count of 4. Then we're going to hold that breath for a count of 4. Exhale on the count of 4. And hold that breath out for a count of 4. Let's do that together. Now, as you continue to do that, I want you to think, as you breathe in for that count of 4, I do enough. And as you hold it in, think, I have enough. As you breathe out, tell yourself, I give enough. And as you hold it out again, say to yourself, I am enough. Let's try that. I do enough. I have enough. I give enough. I am enough. I am enough. Good. So now what I'd like you to do is close your eyes and just get as comfortable as you can. Get into whatever space, whatever position is most comfortable for you. And I want you to close your eyes, just a nice soft close. And I'm going to wave a magic wand here. And as I wave that magic wand, all of your deepest desires will come to pass. everything that you have been wanting for a long time, or maybe just right now in this moment, everything that you deeply desire is about to come true. And now I've waved my magic wand. So here in this space, everything that you want is real. You are fully the person that you were intended to be and that you have always been underneath it all. You are fully yourself. All of those core desired feelings, you get all of those in abundance. And so I want you, when you're ready, imagine that you're waking up in this space. You're waking up in this beautiful, perfect, ideal world where everything you really, really want has come to pass. And I want you to see the room where you wake up. See it in as much detail as possible. Some people do this best with their eyes closed, some with their eyes open. It's really up to you. But I want you to just see that room where you wake up in your perfect, ideal life. What can you see? What does it look like? Colors. What is the light quality? Is there art in this space? Are there objects in this space? What can you hear? Is there music playing? Is there ambient sound? What can you smell? Is breakfast cooking? Are you in a beautiful, open, natural space where you can smell fresh air? Is there a wood stove burning? What do you smell here? Then I want you to focus on your sense of touch. What can you feel in this space? Is there a blanket? What does the blanket feel like? Is there a pillow? Is there a bed? Are you on a hammock, perhaps? Or simply sitting on the ground? What do you feel in this space? Do you feel calm? Do you feel energized? Do you feel balanced, peaceful, safe? I want you to rise up from wherever you are, and I want you to start to explore this space. Where are you? How did you come to be in this space? If this is a home, did you buy this home? Did you build this home? Did you move into this home? How did you come to be here? Look back into your memory. What needed to happen for you to be able to be in this space? And as you explore, I want you to see in so much detail, what does this space look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? As you go from room to room, notice texture. What does the ground feel like on your feet? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is there a natural wood or stone feel beneath your feet? Is there grass? Is there plush carpeting? Is there smooth linoleum? I want you to walk into a space that has a mirror. And I want you to take a moment to look at yourself and see what you look like in this space. What you look like when you are perfectly yourself. There are no obstacles to you being you. See your authentic self in this mirror. Do you have perhaps an inner glow that makes you look a little different from the inside out? Are there any physical changes? And again, look back. Was there anything that needed to happen, any commitments that you needed to make to become this person that you see in the mirror right now? Now I want you to exit that space, and I want you to walk into the kitchen of this space. And if this is an outdoor space, perhaps this is just a place where you get your sustenance. But I want you to be in a place where food is provided to you. And I want you to see and smell that food. What is it? Is it fresh? Is it natural? Where did it come from? Did you grow this food? Did someone offer you this food? Was this food just yours for the taking? Did someone prepare this food for you? Now I want you to take a moment and smell that delicious food and then take a bite. And just let that gratitude of this amazing food that's been provided for you fill you up. Feel that sense of abundance that you have everything you need in this space. You can sustain yourself, you can nourish yourself in exactly the way that you want to and that is best for your body. Really relish that for a moment. And now I want you to start walking through your day. What brings you meaning in this life? What helps you feel that you are giving back and not just accepting all this abundance, but letting it channel through you and then giving your gifts back to the world? I want you to see yourself doing whatever it is that you do that makes you feel in flow, like you could just do it all day, every day. And it's really bringing meaning to the world and making a difference. If you work with people, I want you to see one of these people that you're working with and see them really get it. Just watch them having a breakthrough. Maybe you're mentoring this person, maybe you're coaching them, maybe you're working with them, collaborating with them, maybe you're working for them, supporting them. Whatever it is that you do, I want you to see yourself doing that and see it reflected in the eyes of this person who is so grateful for your help, for your support, for the value that you bring to the world and to them. Soak that in. How does that feel? To know that you've just made a major impact on this person. And with that feeling, I want you to keep walking through your day and just see what it is that you do with your time. How do you spend your time to bring yourself more and more of these wonderful core desired feelings so that they come into you and flow back out of you onto everyone around you? You are filling your cup first, and it is overflowing onto the people that you love and care about. I want you to see those people, see the impact that it has on them, to see you truly fulfilled and happy and doing what you are meant to do. And at some point, I want you to see yourself just being. There's nothing more you need to do. You've done everything you wanted to do today. And I want you to just go to whatever space is the most comfortable space for you, your happy place. Maybe it's a greenhouse, maybe it's a garden, maybe it's the woods, maybe it's your living room, maybe it's a cozy little nook by a window where you just sit with a book or a cup of tea. Maybe it's your meditation space or your yoga studio. Whatever it is, I want you to see yourself there, just being. Just vibrating with these wonderful core desired feelings that you stoked yourself up with today and shared with others and received back from them. You're just so full of them. It's just glowing within you. I want you to actually look down at your body and see it glow out of you. You can see it as radiant light. You can see it as sparkles. You can see it as rainbow. Whatever comes to your mind when you look down at your body and see that wonderful, juicy energy vibrating out of you. And when you're ready, I want you to go back into the kind of central living area of this space, whatever that means for you. And something unexpectedly wonderful occurs. Maybe you get a phone call with great news. Maybe someone comes to visit. Maybe something just happens spontaneously within this space that brings you just overwhelming joy. And see that scenario play out. The surprise, the awe, the grace, the blessing that has been bestowed upon you. It's nothing you particularly deserved or worked for. It's just given to you freely. And you accept it. You welcome it in. You embrace it. And you are grateful. You are so grateful to the universe for bestowing upon you this unexpected bounty. And then I want you to celebrate. Call in all of the people that matter most to you. And enjoy this wonderful, unexpected bounty and share with those people. Celebrate this moment. Do you have a party? Do you have a dinner, a feast? Do you laugh and talk? Do you go for a walk? Do you dance? Do you sing? Do you drum? What is it that you do to celebrate? And at the end of the day, you've had such a beautiful, perfect day. And it's time to wind down. And I want you to see yourself going through your evening routine. Is there someone there with you? Or are you by yourself? What do you do to help yourself celebrate the day, vibrate with gratitude, and get ready for sleep? Now I want you to see yourself getting into your bed. And again, just looking back at the day, all the wonderful things that happened, this beautiful space that you live in, the meaning that you bring to others, what it feels like to just be, what it feels like to give your gifts, what it feels like to receive abundance, to receive grace, to receive blessings, and to share those blessings with the people who matter most to you. go back through those sights, those sounds, those tastes and smells, those textures, those feelings. And it's time to sleep. And now you can open your eyes if you've had them closed. And I want you to write down as much as you can remember of what you just experienced. Writing these things down really helps us to assimilate them into our minds and our bodies. So take the time to write it out. Don't type it. Write it with a pen and a paper. And really get as much detail as you can. And once you've done that, I want you to pick a few images, really strong images, and think about what music or sound goes with those images for you. What smells, what textures, what feelings are brought up through those images and those sounds. And I'd like you, when you're ready, to create a little slideshow. Now, you can do this by just going onto Google or whatever search engine you prefer and finding some images that remind you symbolically of the images that came to your mind. They don't have to be a perfect match. If you can find a perfect match, that's wonderful, of course. But most of the time, it will just be something to remind you of the images that came into your mind. Now, you can use any kind of software to create a little slideshow, a PowerPoint, an Emoto I like. Whatever you want to use, just make yourself a little slideshow with these images that remind you of this space that was just perfect for you. Of course, no place is perfect. And of course, there will be learning and growth and challenge in that space, or it wouldn't be perfect, right? But I want you to just create this slideshow for this life that you imagined for yourself, when you allowed yourself to just revel in possibility. And then I want you to pick a piece of music or some ambient sound to go over top of that, to give you the feelings that you want to feel when you look at these images, to take you back to what it felt like to be in that ideal space. Now, every morning, I highly recommend that you take the time to watch this slideshow and listen to those sounds or that music every day, even if it's just for a little while, maybe 30 seconds. Mine is just 15 seconds long. But it could be as much as 5 minutes if you want. But take the time to watch this slideshow, listen to that music, listen to those sounds, and just let that infuse you with those core desired feelings. And just feel that gratitude. This is what prayer really should be. It's gratitude for what you know is going to be bestowed upon you because you have faith. And just sitting in that wonderful gratitude of what will be for you. That sets the tone for your entire day. Now, I want to warn you, there is a tendency when people do this for the first time to try to be realistic. That you want to pick something that feels probable. Resist that temptation. You are making an order with the universe, and the universe has no limitations. The universe knows no bounds. And so the only boundaries are the ones that you put on yourself. So take all of those off, get rid of all of those limiting beliefs, and just allow yourself to play in the possible. Open that space up for possibility. And allow yourself to really be in a space that is truly ideal. Allow yourself to be as fully powerful and empowered and loving and loved and joyful and joyous as you know you are capable of. I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all your core desired feelings today and every day.